All right, filling out a greener pasture cut sheet. Pretty straightforward. All you gotta do is circle what you want, and if you don't know what something is, just look it up. Okay, so from the 4/4 here, flat iron, whole, halved, and if you don't want it whole or halved, say you want it ground, just write ground, and circle it. Chuck, let's say you're getting a whole beef, you want some chuck roast and some chuck steaks, and you just circle them both. I want roasts and steaks. Claude, that's ranch steaks, or that makes what's called arm steaks or arm roasts. Let's say, okay, I don't want any of that, I'll just grind it. Terrace Major, that's the little bistro tender that's on the other side of the shoulder blade ridge from the flat iron. That makes really nice steaks. Boom. Chuck flap, Denver steaks or grinds. Brisket, whole or halved. Usually halved if they're big. Skirt steak, love skirt steak. Ribeye, bone in, boneless. Short rib, single or double. Let's see, and then we get to the hind quarter, and we're dealing with the strip loin. So the strip loin is going to have the T-bones if you keep it on the bone, or if you take the strip and the tenderloin off, you end up with strip and tenderloin steaks. So you got T-bones or strips and tenderloins. Most people like strips and tenderloins separate. Some sirloin steaks, yep. Round steaks, no, let's do some stew with that. Round roasts, no, let's do some grind with that. Flank and bavette are both of those kind of flappy steaks, and the drop with thicker muscle fiber. They make great grilling steaks. Hard, really hard to split 4 ways, but very easy to do half and half. That's why we do 1 cut sheet per half. So we'll do steaks with those. And then if you have any, notes, like I want my steaks to be 1.5 inches, you just write them in here. Steaks, 1.5 inches. Any other notes or requests can go in there. Keeping in mind things that I don't do or don't provide are, things like hamburger patties or cube steak or tenderized steak or anything like that. Ground packages are usually around 1.25 pounds or 1.25 pounds each, on average. And that's about it.